Welcome back to my channel once again, folks. And what I want to talk about on today, folks, it's a lot of things going on out there, people, and it's time that we open our eyes, people. Seriously, it's time that we wake up, folks, and pay attention to what's going on, folks. It's being all kind of bills passed right underneath of our noses, people. I got some things I want you all to hear, folks, and this is very important information, folks, that each and every one of you need to hear, especially if you're on SSI. That's right, Social Security, folks. But before I get into anything, I want to go ahead and use copyright claim 107 for educational purposes only, folks. Fair use for learning, teaching, educating, motivating, uplifting. Yes, this is what it's all about, folks. But before we get into that, I'm going to go right on ahead and roll the camera, folks. Yes, because this is some very important information. Yes, so let's go, people. Let's get right into it.
And that's quite all right. I paid to come back again, and this time I'm on an urgent assignment. I got some breaking news that I know mainstream media ain't sharing with us, but this news has the potential to break us. So family, what I am asking, regardless of the outcome, whether you believe in what I'm saying, whether you like me, it don't matter. I'm asking you all that will watch this video to share it with everybody and with anybody. As brothers and sisters, we got to start being able to keep one another by telling the truth, whether they like it or not, whether they want to hear it or not, whether they believe it or not. At least we will be well informed. At least we will not be able to say, I did not know. At least that's the bare minimum. And if you ain't gonna do nothing, don't want to get involved, don't want to lift no bricks, don't want to execute nothing, share this, because there is some people that are called to go alongside us as leaders and frontliners that will heed the call and let their feet move something. Hold on, let me show y'all though what these cats got prepared for us. What's happening that we are not aware of.
We made backing up your trailer easier with the F-150. Trailer backup is
Just a minute, folks. Hold it.
1%.
Now, the United States of America is $30 trillion in debt. 30 trillion. It ain't been this high since before the 1970s. And here we are in $30 trillion worth of debt. This is the reason why they can't pay their bills. Nevertheless, they study sending money, our taxpaying dollars, to foreign nations to fund a war that we ain't got nothing to do with. Yet and still we are being attacked from the inside by our very own. Without food, without water, without shelter, we being attacked while our tax dollars are going to foreign nations. And this is the reason why we in trouble. Me and my mother had a conversation the other day.
This is why I say it's time to wake up, folks. This is why we need to pay attention. I mean, I'm serious, folks. Us as people, we need to pay attention to what's going on around us. And I'm dead serious about this. We should pay attention, folks, because all of this stuff is going to affect each and every one of us. Not some of us. It's going to affect everybody, folks. It's going to affect the multitude. Do you hear what I'm saying, people? Yes, the multitude. Not one, not two, not three. The multitude of everybody. Let's get back to the clip, people.
And she expressed her concerns about how fearful she was of what's happening, being that she is a SSI recipient, not knowing how she gonna pay her bills, also living in low-income housing. And I told her, I said, you know what, they always do this. They always say they can't agree, and then right at the last minute they come through. But beyond a shadow of a doubt, I am thoroughly convinced this time that what is happening is being done on purpose. They don't care about the dollar. The dollar sucks. Cash is trash. That's why no other nation wants it. But yet and still, we trying to harbor and hold on to wages. We're wage earners, not investors. That's why we can't invest in ourselves. We scared to invest in ourselves because we wage earners. Nevertheless, the sword is intended for us, wage earners. We tired as hell, but steady clocking in. We know we deserve better. We want better, but yet and still, we're too fearful to believe anybody outside of the slave masters. Now, this is what made it real for me. U.S. default is possible this Friday. Today is Tuesday. It's possible this Friday. The Treasury has only $60 billion left. And if spending continues at its current elevated pace, which it is, the balance will be negative $18 billion by this Friday. Can you imagine what's about to happen? On top of the Biden administration saying we are going to implement a ban to keep Americans from withdrawing their own money. Family, are you seeing and hearing this? And then I saw this and it made it even more real. See, I wasn't aware. If it was not because I was in these other nations' inner circles and masterminds, I wouldn't be aware either. That's why I'm bringing it to you. As funds run short, the Treasury is asking agencies if payments can be made later. Hello, employers. Could you tell your employees that their payment's going to be delayed? Social Security, your payment's going to be delayed. Housing Authority, your payment's going to be delayed. Welfare, your payment's going to be delayed. Unemployment, your payment's going to be delayed. Veteran benefits, your payments are going to be delayed. Why are they asking agencies, governmental agencies, if payments can be delayed so that they don't default? Well, I'll tell you why. Because that spells disaster. On top of this breaking today out of the clear blue, the chief of the World Health Organization warns that the world must prepare.
This is what it is, people. I would advise everybody, folks, to pay close attention to what's going on, folks. It's like I said, folks, especially if you are a recipient of SIS and you get a Social Security check or any type of benefits, I would really ask you to pay attention, because this is concerning your funds, your monthly check. I would ask you to do some research on this, folks, because this thing is getting serious. Really serious, folks. So if y'all like this work, folks, stay tuned, folks. There's much more to come. All right? Peace.